From food security to the health sector, this time the Lagos State government is constructing a psychiatric hospital in Ekpe as well to address mental health issues. Now, the State Commissioner for Health, Professor Akin, who paid a visit to the site, says the project is divided into 3 phases, and the first phase will be delivered in the next 12 months.
This is the construction site of an intended psychiatric hospital and rehabilitation center located in K2 Ejinri, Ekpe, Lagos. The state government says it's making efforts to expand its medical facilities across the state. This time, 1,500-bed psychiatric hospital will be provided for the people of Ekpe to cater for patients with mental issues. The Deputy Incident Commander, Professor Akin, who is also the State Commissioner for Health, is here to carry out on-the-spot assessments of what has been achieved.
20 people in there. Yeah. You have the same on either side.
The first phase of the project is 500-bed capacity, and the state government says it will be delivered in the next 12 months.
What we're doing here is building the first of its type, a 500-bed psychiatric hospital as phase 1, and as phase 2 it will be a 1,000-bed rehabilitation facility. We had originally earmarked this project for Majidun, Nera Ikorodu, but the size of the project and the number of beds that we wanted to build in Lagos made it impossible for us to use that location. So luckily, Mr. Governor created the opportunity for us to come to this part of Lagos where we have fairly vast amount of land available, and the community were very happy to receive us. And so we relocated the project from Majidun to K2 Ejinri. It is in line with our themes agenda. It's also in line with the new mental health law that we promulgated in Lagos in 2019. And one important facet of that law was the creation of infrastructure to look after Lagosians who have mental health concerns or issues. And so the project is divided into 2. The first phase, which is ongoing at the moment, in the background you can see the area plan and the site and the progress up to date, is the 500-bed psychiatric hospital. And that will be completed in the next 12 months and will become operational.
The second phase of the project will be constructed on 25 hectares of land to provide therapy service to patients with all forms of mental illness.
And the phase 2 will comprise of a 1,000-bed rehabilitation, which is basically a place where Lagosians who require some sort of mental rehabilitation or addiction rehabilitation can come and receive professional therapy. So we're going to make this place almost the center of mental health expertise in Nigeria. It's the biggest of its kind. There is no other such facility in Nigeria or West Africa for that matter. And so it becomes a center of expertise for all mental health issues. As we know in Lagos, by virtue of the environment in which we live, there's a lot of environmental stress. There's a lot of pressure on inhabitants of Lagos. And so we are seeing more and more cases of conditions associated with mental issues. And we've just come out of COVID, and COVID was an accelerator of mental health aberrations. And so this project is coming at a very opportune time when we're really short of psychiatric and mental health beds. There's a huge gap. We need 7,000 beds in Nigeria. and we only have very few at the moment. It's going to make a dent in the shortage of psychiatric beds facilities to Lagosians and Nigerians as a whole. And of course, something this size is going to attract a lot of academic attention. And so we want to create a psychiatric institute of research just outside this facility in the buffer zone so that we can attract academics, both state academics, national academics, and international academics to come and and help us to make this place an internationally recognized center for mental health issues and mental health well-being of both Lagosians and our surrounding states and communities.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu also visits the construction site.
500 beds, different sizes, dormitories, private rooms, semi-private rooms.
When completed, this facility will be a medical zone with research center, diagnostics pavilion, administrative block, and other necessary units that would serve as a support center for the health institution.